This one is about asymptomatic idiots. Let me elaborate. I spend a lot of time just wandering or simply looking out towards the horizon. You might wonder, I must be daydreaming. But you know, I'm practicing something that is cognitively the best thing to do. I'm going to quote to you a Harvard research of the 1960s. The researcher was trying to track the source of the performance of a lot of young students, and they were trying to figure out what is a common factor that separates the performers from the non-performers. To their surprise, they found no correlation between their parental income or parental education. There's no correlation with their own IQ or whatever you call the basis of performance in academic life. The surprising evidence was that all these kids had the habit of wondering, the ability to look thoughtlessly at something out there. Now, imagine what kids of today are doing. They are spending 6 to 8 hours of precious time consuming passive entertainment. Now, they are not using their physical or mental ability. They are simply looking at the sports stars and the movie stars, high definition, rich content, and they are not able to exercise their own creative capacities because they are passive. They are simply consuming what is given to them for a long period of time. You know, the result is we are creating a generation of depleted physical and mental pygmies. We are creating asymptomatic idiots. If you don't believe me, look at how uncreative our lives have become, and how these entertainment industries are constantly reinforcing the fact that they become smarter, they become more inventive, they become dazzling. But the learner, the viewer, the consumer of the content has become duller, more passive, more uncreative. Machines are learning, we are ignorant. This is not the world we want. This is not the world we want to inherit. So how does one get out of this symptom of being an asymptomatic idiot? One has to go out there, engage in complex tasks and activities that engage the mind, that engage the body creatively, that engage our physical and mental capabilities, our capacities are stretched. That's where we will grow. That's where we will evolve as human beings, as creative beings, and not as asymptomatic idiots.